Nobody has seen inside this brand new model home. In fact, it opens here next week, but we wanted to get you exclusive access because there are a lot of things that make this home really unique. Starting with the fact that this is a fully custom home and they're starting building on 1/3 of an acre lots around $700,000. And we're in one of my favorite suburbs, Magnolia, Texas, and it is absolutely exploding with growth out here. But what's really unique about this community is it's actually an established neighborhood, but they're opening up a brand new section. So if you want to be the first to jump on these massive oversized lots with fully custom homes starting around $700,000 going all the way up to $1 million, this is going to be a great builder for you. This one's 3,300 square feet, but they build all different sizes starting in the low 2,000s going all the way up over 4,000 square feet. But you're going to want to stick around because the last home that we're going to show you today, it's actually one of our listings by this exact builder here in this neighborhood, and it's actually a client that found us through YouTube. So it is right around $750,000, an absolutely killer deal in a cul-de-sac lot. It's in a phenomenal location and we'll tell you all about it. But let's go inside and let's see exactly what Harrisburg Homes has to offer right here in Mostyn Manor. Welcome inside. This is Harrisburg Homes model home, and as I mentioned, nobody has seen inside of this home yet. It's a fully custom home and they build fully custom products out here in Mostyn Manor. So I'm gonna start up here at the front of the house. We've got the home office. Everybody's working from home these days. So you've got this well positioned right at the front of the home. You're getting that light coming through. And then check out these double front doors. This front patio, the way it was bricked out with the cedar, it's substantial. It's really pretty. And I do like that you've got the double doors, especially for move-in day, getting that furniture inside. It's a no-brainer if you have the option for those double doors. But look at how wide this is. We've got two sections of the house we're gonna show you today. Not only do we have this main living area, but we've got a wing on this side with a master bedroom and a guest bedroom. And then we've got the playroom over there with 2 more bedrooms. So this is a 4-bedroom home. It's 3,383 square feet, but I won't bore you with all that stuff. Let's look at this place because right when you walk in, the first thing I notice is that you've got the real oak floors. These are definitely an upgrade, but well worth it as long as you don't have big dogs. As long as you don't have big dogs, you're good with these floors. They will ruin these. And then check out the fireplace. The fireplace is really pretty, and you've got this handy dandy little clicker here because it is a gas fireplace. So in the winters, it's gonna click right on. We're in the springtime right now. Probably not gonna be using it, but I also love this fireplace because it's got this little seating area right here. So Christmas, you can stack all the gifts right here, have your stockings hanging up. And there is room to mount a TV, but one thing I will note is it's gonna be exceptionally high. So you can mount a TV up above this, but if you are custom building, you might wanna bring this down just a little bit so you're not getting that crick in your neck. And then I'm just gonna get out of your way because look at this gorgeous view. You've got the cathedral ceilings and they really connect all the way through the home, which is so cool. So you've got it in this living area too, and then that center beam runs all the way out into the backyard. Huge covered patio we'll get to. But let's start over here in the kitchen. I like that it's all connected. I love when the orientation of the kitchen sets up nicely for you to be able to see the TV. Big college sports guy, so for that reason, it's nice to be in here, be able to help out in the kitchen, but also be able to have the games and stuff on. So really cool color palette we're working with here. You know, I already showed you the floors, but this is getting more and more popular now, and I personally like it. So these are kind of an unfinished natural blonde oak cabinetry, and they did the 2-tone. So they did the white over here, which I'm sure you've seen the white 100 times, but this is getting more popular. Counters are gonna be quartz counters, and they decided to do this gold vein, and you'll see the pattern throughout the house. It actually lines up and matches with some of the fixtures. So in here, they went with the black fixtures, but in the bathrooms, they actually tied even more into that gold. Plenty of counter space, huge kitchen island. It's gonna seat 4 bar stools very, very comfortably. And then you've got your farmhouse sink. I haven't seen this before. It's got the nice divider inside. I don't know if I like that long-term or not. You know, you can't get the bigger dishes in here, but at the same time, you can kind of separate out while you're doing them. Pretty modern fixtures. You got the black mat. And then over here, you do have a 5-burner gas cooktop. Now, because Harrisburg Homes is fully custom, you're gonna be able to upgrade to different levels of fixtures, but they do have natural gas here in the community. And then this backsplash is pretty unique as well. So the counter space continues down over this way. You actually have like a little coffee bar. I really love that they put the microwave at eye level. I hate that they're putting them down here by your kneecaps now. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And then you've got your single oven. Oh my gosh, hey, Keith, look at what we found. A single cookie. We're gonna circle back to that. So I'm gonna eat that cookie. Here we go. Pretty cool little pocket slider with your pantry. And I haven't seen this before, actually. It's interesting to have a glass door. I'm not sure on this. Let me know in the comments. Do you want to hide all of your stuff in the pantry, or do you want to see it? You might even like accidentally have a kid walk through that. So probably not ideal. Here we go. In here, this is not the laundry room. I totally thought it was gonna be. It's actually just a nice little space, landing area. And then let's pop back in there. Check out these cabinets, okay? What do y'all think of the green? I think it's popular, it's coming back, but it also kind of reminds me of like going into your grandma's bathroom from the 1960s, you know? It's just the different colors are coming back in style. And then check out this tile. Really cool pattern. I like it personally. That door is gonna connect out to the single car garage for your golf cart, and then this door actually connects to your 2-car garage. So you get 3 garages here. Coming over here, there's not a formal dining room up at the front of the home. As you saw, the home office was there, but this is a really great sized dining space. Plenty of room. It fits an 8-seater table, and it feels really nice and lit up in here. I don't feel like a lot of the light in here is from the actual lights. I feel like it's from outdoors. It is a pretty day, but just this home, it feels really, really lit up here on the inside. So plenty of space for the dining area. And then this back patio is absolutely killer. So follow me. What I really appreciate about this is how much brick they used. I so much prefer the brick over like an unfinished concrete. And then this gives you a really good idea of a couple features that the lots out here have. You've got this oversized lot, plenty of room for a pool, but they select cut trees, which means they don't just chop all of them down. Praise the Lord. All of the developers that do that, we still love you guys because we sell your houses, but we prefer when you leave trees for clients like you guys watching these videos, because this is what people like about North Houston. They like the pine trees, they like the forest, and basically you have a free fence, a God-made fence over here along this back corner. You've got a bunch of yopon, which is really thick, and so a lot of privacy, but nice, clean, manicured backyard. You've got St. Augustine grass. They've got a gas stub out here, so you could very easily get with your pool company, build your outdoor kitchen, and then check out the cedar work here. I mean, this is super cool. You know, right as I say that cedar, I just realized that that's actually stained pine. So I got your back, guys. That's not cedar out here. I've been seeing a lot more pine outside. I'm curious why, but you've got cedar on the beams and then the pine up there. I also love that they have your built-in TV mounts right smack dab in the middle of the patio, ready for you to mount that 1,000-inch TV and start watching college football or NFL. I'm getting destroyed in my fantasy leagues right now, so we don't need to talk about that. Coming back inside here, probably makes a lot of sense to tell you exactly where we're located today, because I mentioned we're in Magnolia, Texas, but Magnolia is a really large area. And growing up here, you kind of had Old Magnolia, which was the small downtown area where the train runs through town. And then you had New Magnolia, which is where all the development was that was pushing kind of out the back of the woodlands, where you have a lot of your bigger shopping centers. Well, we're right in between both. And what's perfect is we're right off of 1488, which is the main road that connects the woodlands out to Magnolia. And that's where all of the new development is. In fact, just outside of the community, you've got a brand new H-E-B, which is our large grocery store that everyone loves here in Texas, as well as some strip centers with some brand new shopping amenities. And you're just a few minutes away from the school. So we're in Magnolia ISD, and we are zoned to Magnolia High School. I had a lot of friends growing up here. Look up the school ratings on your own using niche.com, but you'll see the schools are highly rated. And what's really unique about this community as opposed to the surrounding communities is gonna be the lot size. A lot of the communities that are popping up left and right here are on little 40, 50, 60 foot wide lots, whereas these are a third of an acre. So you're getting anywhere from 17,000 square feet all the way up to some of them 30,000 square feet. So pretty large lot sizes. And if you don't know what 30,000 square feet is, that's about 2/3 of an acre. So their brand new section is just now opening, so you can be the first to pick your lots. And we've got a really cool cul-de-sac lot with a turnkey home we're gonna show you here in just a little bit. You're gonna want to check out because I think it's an absolute steal. But we are gonna see Magnolia continue to grow as this area expands more and more. And speaking of expanding more and more, this is a massive and expansive master bedroom. It is lacking one thing. It's not staged, so it's really difficult for you to see just how big this room is, but you easily have room to fit a king-size bed either over here on this side, more likely than not over here, because you got the plugs for the 2 nightstands. But I love that they did the floor-to-ceiling windows. You have an amazing view of the backyard, a lot of privacy, tons of natural light coming through here. You got 4 windows here and 1 over in the corner of the bedroom. And the ceiling height is nice in here. It looks to go from like a 9 foot up to a 10 foot with a little tapered edges. And I really appreciate that they kept the real wood floors flowing seamlessly into the master bedroom. Now, you do have a floor transition because here in the master bathroom, you've got a totally different theme going on. Everything is kind of white and gold. It's very bright, it's clean. You've got the gold veins going through the quartz countertops, which really sets the tone. It matches the flooring, and then you've got all of the gold accents with the faucets, the trimmed out mirrors, and even the light fixtures. Now over here, this is quite the setup. They've really been doing a disservice to people lately by taking bathtubs out of bathrooms, but not the case here. And you have a huge window. You probably want to frost the glass unless you're feeling a little frisky with the neighbors. I would frost it, still let that light in, but give you that privacy that you need when you're in here bathing. And then huge shower. I mean, this thing is so huge. I really appreciate that they put the thought into putting the faucet here as opposed to over there, so you don't have to get sprayed whenever you turn the water on and heat it up. And then you've got your normal shower head, and then you've got the waterfall right here. So they don't have the bench. I do appreciate a bench. I feel like this needs a bench. You got so much room in here. You just need a place to take a little sit. Now, whenever I first saw the closet, I'll give you the entrance that I had. I was like, well, wait a minute, that's not very big. Hold on, just wait. This thing is massive. It's not super wide, but whenever it comes to hanging space, the fewer right angles you have, the more clothes you can fit in a closet. And you've got hanging space on both sides. You got your dress rack here because it's just one bar. This would be difficult to fill up, no matter who you are. You got plenty of space for the shoes on both sides. And one of the best design features I think you can have is connecting the master closet through to the laundry room. It just makes so much sense to be able to do your laundry and then put your clothes up immediately. Plenty of room, fits perfectly for your full-size washer and dryer. You've got electric connections or gas because they have gas out here. I don't really have a preference. I don't do my laundry personally. Thank you, Kim. My wife is awesome. But you've got plenty of storage in here, some folding space. I would probably do a sink. You can opt for a sink with this builder over here, and that would kind of round everything out. It's the little things. I like that they have a plug up here. Not sure what I would do with it, but you have it. Now, right in here, you've got your first guest bedroom. What's really nice, you'll see here in a second where this is actually located up at the front of the house. Now, they're using it to showcase just some of the brick selections that you could use. I was looking through the bricks and I thought this was interesting. They have a black brick here. I don't know if I've seen that before, but you're gonna be able to pick everything out with this builder, whether you start with one of their floor plans or go fully custom. They even have some pictures of some of their completed homes here. But this is a full ensuite, and Keith, show them the tile. I thought this tile was super unique. Really cool pattern. You've got your full-size walk-in shower, and then your closet is actually tucked in through the restroom here. Now, what's nice, you'll see here in a second, this connects right back up to the front of the house. So you've got your office over here, the front doors, and then we're right back in it here in this living room. And this is what I was talking about when I said there's really two wings of the home. So on that side, you've got the master, but it feels very separated from that front guest bedroom. And then you have to come all the way over here. And then starting right here, you have a whole other wing of the house. And this is so much better than a lot of the one stories where you have just kind of an echo chamber off the main living area to a door to the bedrooms. Not gonna be the case here. Well, we'll start in my favorite part of the house. Check out this game room. You've got tons of space in here. Could easily fit a pool table. They've got all the windows, so this isn't really like a good media room necessarily. But I was talking with a sales guy out here. They have built this same floor plan and blown this wall out and added an additional 12 feet to this game room. They can do a wet bar here where you've got a sink and mini fridge, or they can just do the built-ins. But if you were to extend this further that way, what would be really cool is kind of have your playroom here with your pool table, ping pong, and then go over into the media room from there. So it's nice to be in a one-story home that has that secondary living space. And if you are gonna have kids, this is where they're gonna spend a lot of their time because their two bedrooms are over here. Let me get the light on here. You got a pretty cool half bath. Take a look at that. I love the green tile. And it's pretty interesting. It's like a backsplash tile, but they took it all the way up. And instead of wallpaper, they accented the walls with that tile, which was interesting. And then you've got one of your other two bedrooms that are on this side of the house. Decent size, not massive, great for kids' bedrooms. You could comfortably fit a queen size bed in here. A king would probably end up being a little too tight, but it is wide enough to fit a full-size dresser. And then you've got Jack and Jill bathrooms here. So really cute. They did the pink tile. I like that the sconces are mounted in here and that they framed out the mirrors. You've got a different quartz in here, so just a little bit more standard than what we saw over in the master bathroom. And then you've got your dedicated closet. Probably would want to bump the closet size up. Now this is nice. You've got some built-in linen closet cabinets here in the restroom. So because it's Jack and Jill, they're gonna share. And then you've got little pocket doors here. So we can close you off. These things are solid too, they're not hollow. Another small closet here. They did the pink and the blue to show you kind of the boy and girl room. And then very similar sized room. Don't put your kid that likes to sneak out in this room because there is a window out to the front porch or the driveway. And then down here we've got a last and final closet. What I like about that closet is this is also gonna be a great little server room for you to be able to connect up all of your Wi-Fi. Most of the times the builders will put those inside of some of the guest room closets, but it's good that it's actually kind of tucked away in a closet where you don't have to go into your kid's room to reset your internet router. Now, they build everything you could possibly imagine from fully custom. Starting around 2,500 square feet is gonna be the smallest, and they actually said they have some going all the way up over 5,000 square feet out here. And we've shown you Harrisburg in some of our other videos. They can build fully custom homes like we showed you in High Meadow Estates in the 1.4 all the way up to a $1.8 million range. And so to get all of the value from a custom builder packed into a product that's on a large lot in a great location, under the $1 million mark, some starting as low as $700,000 is really insane. But what I'm really excited to do is I want to go show you a listing of ours that's built by Harrisburg that you could actually buy right now for $750,000. It's in a cul-de-sac, and before I tell you more about it, let's just go on over there and I'll show you. Now, this one I'm really excited about. As you know, we're always telling you guys that we make these videos for you. And we also say that if you're thinking about moving here, not to be shy, to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us a quick email so that we can help you make a smooth move here to Houston, Texas. Well, that's exactly what the clients that own this home did. Unfortunately, they do have to move back home to be closer to their family. So this home is 1 year old and it is a Harrisburg home, and it was fully custom. So they got to pick everything out, and I was with them along in this journey. And now it's for sale. And so if you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email, this one could be yours, or you could build one exactly the way you want it. But a couple things that I love about this home, I love the exterior, how they comboed the brick with the cedar. And then you may not notice the color coming through, but it's almost like a blue charcoal exterior, very unique. And then the fixtures and finishes inside are absolutely gorgeous. But this front patio is huge. There's so much room here, and this lot and driveway is bigger than a lot. We're on a half-acre lot here, just over 19,000 square feet. And as you can see, the homes next door do not hold a candle to just how pretty this home is. And the fact that it sets up nice and high on this lot is a huge bonus. It's got a 3-car garage. It's just over 3,000 square feet, and we'll go on inside and show you everything this home has to offer. Now, it's really tough to see exactly what a home can look like when there's no furniture in it, but we are in the main living area, and you obviously have a gorgeous connected kitchen, lots of higher end finishes in this home that my clients decided when they were building. But this is just over 3,000 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom home, but it also has a really great built-in home office, or you could use it as a playroom for those kiddos. And I just really love this cathedral ceiling. You've got the center beam running all the way down, the stone-wrapped fireplace. If I'm you and I'm designing this living room, I'd probably throw some chairs right on over here. You're gonna have your coffee table somewhere in the middle, and then you can throw your sofa right along over here along this back side, which is going to make it nice and cozy. Or you could do an oversized sectional. Now, over in the kitchen, what I really like is you've got the pedestal legs on the kitchen island. This kitchen island can hold 3 bar stools, and it's got that nice kind of unfinished oak with the 2-tone cabinetry with the white cabinets. Now, you also have the exposed shelves. Some people are hit or miss on these. I think they're really cool because you still have plenty of cabinets in this kitchen to store all of your stuff. And it's really cool that they took the backsplash all the way up to the ceiling. I also love that they went with the upgraded KitchenAid appliances. I have these exact appliances in my house, and they're world class. They're really great. And the fact that this is situated in a cul-de-sac where there's no through traffic, backing up to a reserve, so you've got this kind of permanent green space behind you with trees on your actual lot, really makes this a nice, private, ideal setup. And if you've got young kiddos, there's no better place to be than in this cul-de-sac to go out there and play with your friends. You've got a huge driveway, so plenty of parking, and the home is really nice and spread out. One thing that I like too is if you're a pet lover, they actually opted for the tile floors, so they look like that blonde kind of French oak, but they're completely durable, they're water resistant, you can't scratch them, and so it really is gonna give you a lot of flexibility, whether or not you got pets, kids, to really live in a home that has a bunch of durability. So I think the exterior has a really gorgeous aesthetic. I love the elevation of this product. It sits nice and high up here on top of this hill. So there really is a lot to love. So you're probably wondering exactly what this home costs. Well, don't worry, I got you covered. Now, Harrisburg actually isn't the only builder building out here in this community. You actually have Brightland Homes that has some of the lots here in this new section. Unfortunately, they don't have an accurate model for you to look at, but if you are to reach out to us and you wanna come explore this neighborhood, you're gonna be able to check them out too. But I wanna tell you exactly what this home costs because we have this listed as you're watching this, as it goes live. We just hit the market and we are listed right at $750,000, and you just get so much for the money to get a turnkey home right here in Magnolia, zoned to some great schools. And I didn't tell you how much the HOA and taxes are out here. They might be one of the best parts. It's one of the lowest HOAs we've seen at $450 annually, and the tax rate is 1.76%, which is exceptionally low. Most newer communities are gonna have tax rates in the 2%, going all the way up over 3%. I've seen some as high as 3.8. So 1.7 truly is as low as it can go. So if you're looking for any type of custom home out here, this is gonna be a great option for you. And then they also have some great custom build options for you as well. Now, this builder builds in some other communities, as I mentioned. In fact, a lot of those we have shown you in some of our other videos. Be sure to check those out right here and right here. And as always, if you are thinking about moving here to the area, do not be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas.